Hello everybody, Nubaka here, and today I want to talk about League of Legends Classic. There's been a rumor around, and as a as a Season 1 player, I want to discuss this today, and hopefully in a short amount of time. So let's get right into this. So what's the definition of Classic? It means judged over a period of time to be of the highest quality and outstanding of its kind. So everybody has their definition of a classic League of Legends is like some players played in season 8 or in season 10, and that's their definition of what classic League of Legends is, because you can't gain memories of from me that had experience in season 1 and so on. So I I want to define or narrow it down whether for what classic League of Legends is, for what would be more fun, the most fun for everybody. So I I would say that season 1 through 6 would be the definition of League of Legends Classic. And why? And I would not go any higher than that, because on season 7, that's when they added the plants that around the map, like berry bushes and the one that makes you jump, so it gives them mobility. I would think I'd say that changed League forever, and that's when Classic was no longer being Classic. Now everybody has their own opinion, but I believe that season 1 through 6 is the definition of Classic. Now that I narrow it down, I'm gonna get this out of the way. That is season 1 the true classic of League of Legends? I'm going to say no. And why I'm going to say no to this is because season 1 was kind of a sloppy mess when it comes to like balancing, and there was a lot of bugs, and it just I don't think League of Legends was really well defined yet. Like, you can do whatever you want, and it was just I personally would not think it would be that fun to play now, because it was just so slow. It was just so I would probably not do season 1 as classic. But if you want the season 1 like a follow, I would do season 2. Season 2 just had a lot more content. It was well more defined. Season 2 was basically the stepping stone of season 1, and they're both the same. To me, they were both the same season, with just more content. So I would probably go to season 2. Yeah, I would probably go to season 2. And do it right before the Elise release, because Elise was more season 3. If we were gonna do season 2 or season 1 classic, I would stick with season 2, and I think that would be a lot of fun to do. Is season 2? There's just more content, there's a lot more going on. There was actually a meta starting, so I would probably not do season 1, and I would stick to season 2 if I was via Riot Games or League of Legends Classic. And so yeah, another contender for League of Legends Classic would be season 3 patch, either 3.8 when Aatrox was released, or the patch after that, 3.9, because Master Yi gets reworked after these two patches on June 13th and July 9th. These two patches would be a great contender because Master Yi is like one of the original champions that one of the original champions that actually gets reworked, the first rework, and I feel like that should be where League of Legends Classic started changing it up. So I find that would be really a good contender for that. Because like nobody cares about Sejuani and Trundle or Karma reworks. Not really. They were just kind of sloppy champions that nobody really played. Of course, I'll get hate on that, but nobody really. I don't think they were really that definition of classic. I think we'll be fine, but I think before Master Yi's rework, that's a contender. Another one I would say is Yasuo has to be in League of Legends. So about season 4, like the start of season 4, that would be a strong strong put into the game is have Yasuo in League of Legends Classic, because Yasuo, a lot of people play League of Legends just for Yasuo. Like, I don't think League of Legends would have been so big without Yasuo in there. And I hate Yasuo. I personally hate that champion, but League of Legends would not be League of Legends with a Yasuo. So I think having Yasuo, so it started at season 4, would be a strong contender for League of Legends Classic. Now I'm gonna say my last thing I would probably have for League of Legends Classic is season 6. Season 6 was huge because of SKT versus Rocks, Faker versus Peanut. That was huge. And I felt like that was like League of Legends was at its peak point. Personally, that's when I just don't know what to say, because I loved season 6. That was a fun season. I have a lot of nostalgic for that season because it was really, really fun. Sure, there was some jank, but every season has some jank. But I believe that would be the reason. Another last thing I would say that League of Legends Classic could be. Also, the Masteries was really fun, like Thunder McCree's, Deathfire Touch. That would be awesome to have. Yeah, again, the Mastery system and the runes. So I believe that would be another strong contender for League of Legends Classic. And as for that, I'm gonna call it there. But in conclusion, that everybody has their own definition of League of Legends Classic. I'm gonna get a lot of hate, but you know, this is what I think. This is my opinion. So I want a balance between what is fun. Like season 1 had its moments, but I don't think anybody would really care. Like they play like a match or two, and then like, oh, that was League of Legends Classic. There's like nothing. There's no variety here, because there's no variety. If you want to play season 1, just go to season 2. There's a lot more There's a lot more champions going on. There's a lot more items, a lot more adjustments. All season 1 was just a very sluggish season, and it was just an experiment. Well, season 2 was more defined, so. But I would probably say that these top ones, season 2, before Elise, before the Master Yi rework, Yasuo being in the game, so season 4, and last season 6 would be all my personal opinion the best seasons for League of Legends Classic as a start. So, but whatever Riot does, let's just all be happy that they do it in the end. Thank you so much and have a great rest of your day. Bye.